Yo, what is going on, everybody? My voice kind of done something weird there. Um, yeah, we haven't posted in a little while. We have been busy, and I would like to have done a different video for today. But as you can see by the thumbnail, the description, whatever, we are going to be seeing how well low-powered weapons can do against a vehicle. And this was going to be a bow fishing video because, I mean, who doesn't like to go bow fishing? But our vehicle's messed up, so may not see that for a minute. But we're gonna get this loaded up. We got a couple 22s, the mini crossbow that you guys saw us do a review on. What was that, Hannah? Our last video, or was it the one before that?
I'm not sure.
Go through the videos, you'll see it. Mini crossbows like the Demon something. But we're gonna be shooting that. We're gonna be shooting the AR style 22, and then we got a 22 pistol because who doesn't like 22 pistols, right? All right, so let's see what we can do. Like and subscribe if you start to enjoy it. We'll see how that goes. All right, so we are going to start out with the AR style 22. We're going to be shooting, it is a Nissan Murano, right? Hannah's old car, pile of junk. We're going to scrap it, so why not shoot it before we do so? We're going to put it straight through the driver's side door, and we'll see if it can go through the passenger, just see what kind of damage it can do, and then we'll switch to the other one. May shoot a couple other things on it. I don't know, just have a little fun, see what happens. All right, here we go. I'm pretty sure I just put that last shot through the same hole that I put the fourth one through. Those actually go in really well. Your paint on that thing's terrible, Hannah. Alright. Right here. We may have caught the bullet, actually. I don't know, I'm not seeing it. Okay, yeah. It went in here. You can see that. I have to go around to the other side. This thing has been sitting for a little while and the windows was down. So, I'm not too sure. I was gonna, here's the other hole. Up under the handle.
Maybe in that little.
In the, oh yeah. In the cup holder. It is not in the cup holder. I think it came out and scraped here. Maybe? Maybe that's just garbage. I don't know. No, it came out of there. Oh yeah. Alright, let's go check out the other door. Because it did in fact go through all that. Alright, so it did not go through this. But this is the passenger door, so it went all the way through everything into the passenger side. I think it went through here, skipped off here, and out in the door. Same with this one. I think those were the two last shots I done. Or no, yeah, around that one. Alright. We'll just send a couple more in a couple other spots. Maybe we won't hit the console or anything. We'll see what that does. Alright, so we're going to do a couple more shots. We're going to go a little bit higher. Actually, that may stand a little bit higher. There's a couple windows on the other side laying on the ground, so I don't want to shoot those. But we will go just a little bit higher and see if we can miss like the console and stuff like that. Alright. Alright, let's see what those do. Another 5 shots. 5 holes. Kind of in the shape of a cross.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
And they all went through. And they're all on the other side. Alright, we missed the console completely, so maybe we'll actually do something with it this time. Look at that. Your car's got warts. I knew it was nasty. Not a whole lot of damage because this is all soft. But yeah, they did go in there. And clearly, because the 5th one is non-existent though. Alright, let's see what else we could do. Alright, so now we're going to do the 22 pistol. It is a Heritage Rough Rider, not a very amazing pistol, if I do say so myself, not accurate. But it is a fun little gun and it is loud. So let's see what it'll do to the car. I think I put one in the steering wheel, but we'll see what it does. What it did, not does. All right, so I shot high on all those. Did they not even make it in?
Look like it'd be like.
What I was saying, they should have been right in this area. All right, one of them hit here. Did it come through? No, maybe it didn't. Yeah, it hit there. All those. And not a single one broke through. All right. So a 22 rifle is more powerful than a 22 pistol. Look at us learning things. That's what we do on this channel. That and be dumb. All right, so now we're going to do the bow. It is the mini crossbow that is shooting these bolts right here. If you guys want a little more info about it. And it's telling me to put my hand on it like I'm doing some kind of look at my makeup, my nails, whatever. Whatever it is they do. And females. This isn't female stuff, woman. These things are kind of scary. I am afraid that it's not going to go in and end up becoming back. So we are going to keep a little more distance on it. So, I don't know. Let's see what happens. But we are locked and loaded. Got to take it off safety. Unsafety first. Well, that one didn't go in. Try another shot. Alright, let's let that wind die down. It's going to throw this thing sideways, and it is not going in. The grouping is amazing. The penetration, not so much. Alright, let's look at the damage. Alright, so one shot was here, here, and here. Keep some of that paint out of the way so you can see it. There, there, and there. And it was diesel gas. And they ain't broke either. Or dull. Building things, Hannah. That is sharp. Very disappointed on the penetration power though. But I'm glad that I'm not trying to cut these things out of a car. Or in my case, I'd have left them. But I feel like we should give this one more chance. Okay. Because if you guys go back and watch the review on this thing, it did have more penetration from further. I'm not sure why that was. We were shooting into a hay bale. At really close range, they went in like that far. And then at about 15 yards, they went in where I couldn't find them. So we'll give it a little more distance, shoot 3 more and see what happens. Just because, why not? That didn't work. That either. Alright, Hannah, look at me. Bring the camera this way. Should I shoot the window?
Yeah, shoot the front one.
The front one or the little back one?
The front one.
Front one? Alright, here we go. Shooting the window. Oh my. Alright. Okay. Very, very disappointed in the penetrating power of this thing. Let's find these other bolts and then we'll...
That one's over here?
Alright, so one of the shots was here. It was one of these. They're about the same. And then the other one was here. And then the window was right here. And this, well, there's a spot there. I think it hit here on the end of the arrow, smacked that. But it skipped up, went about, what, 20 feet in the air. And came down right here. Oh, and it's broken. Look at that. Alright. So these things are not very good in that aspect. I feel like we gotta bust the window now with something. What are we doing it with? Obviously not this.
Make it a system.
Alright, we're gonna shoot it. We're gonna shoot it with the AR. Alright, we're shooting with the AR, and we are gonna bust the window because why wouldn't we want to bust the window? Also, I'm going to aim for the sweat bee. Get out of here. Alright. I'm gonna aim for the B post after going through the window, so maybe we won't shoot the other ones out. Because there's stuff in there that we still need to get out. I've just been lazy and didn't get around to doing it. So, alright. You ready?
Mhm.
Here we go. I think we might have busted the other window out. Hold on. Maybe we should have shot the back ones, you know, the ones that are tinted. Maybe keep this inside the car.
The other one's not broken.
Hey, I did hit the B post. Look at that. I did aim a little bit left because we were kind of at an angle, and I figured it would kind of skip off this way, which it did. If I was aiming left at the B post, it went right. So, if anybody's trapped in a vehicle and you need to get them out, shoot for B post with them in it. Obviously, because they're stuck. I don't know why I'm still picking the glass. Alright, let's get on with this video. Go to the side. I want to see. Alright, so it's hot, it's windy, it's not a great day to make a video of any kind really, and I think it's about to rain before too long. So we're gonna end it with a nice hoorah, being that it is a short video and we ain't posted in a little while. We got a full extended mag of 22 long rifle, and we are gonna see what kind of a hole we can make in that door. Alright. You ready?
Mhm.
Here we go. Well, that was fun. We need a bigger round, bigger caliber to do that with. This thing can mag dump pretty quick though. How many rounds do you think this thing holds? Enough? Not enough. Not enough. We need a bigger mag. If you guys subscribe and we get 20 subscribers, I will get a bigger mag. I don't know if you can, but I will try. Alright, so saw the mag dump, saw the long rifle 22, the 22 pistol, the crossbow, which really didn't do a whole lot. But this is from the mag dump. And we really didn't get a huge hole. Let's see what that exit looks like. There's the exit. Here's a part of the exit. Good as new. Just need a window. I know you don't, because now you just don't need AC. Look at that. Alright, let's go see what the other side looks like, because looking at it from here, yeah, it looks pretty rough. Let's go to the other side. You guys did see the wasp, because that will probably be left in the video, so you know. Get out of here. So you'll know why we didn't, why we don't open this door. But a few rounds did make it through. One's actually in the handle. There's a hole back here. See if you can see it. You guys see the hole? You guys see my hole back here? Bunch of pervs. Look at my hole. Alright. But yeah, we do have 3 that did go through. A couple more lobes coming out of them. Where'd that come from? That was a wild shot of some sort. Just kind of veered off. I feel like we need to get it, the 22, and bring it over here and mag dump this side and see how many wasps we can kill. Is that it for the video? Guess we're done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoyed watching us shoot guns, seeing how powerful a low-powered gun is compared to a vehicle. A 22 will shoot somebody through the door, in case you guys were wondering that. I know I wasn't, but it was fun anyway. But if you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. I don't care so much about the likes, but that's nice. Subscribe. We're trying to get the subscribers up a little bit more, hopefully. because it has been rough, and I know we don't post very much, but we're going to try. We need the encouragement. So encourage us, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. All right, peace out. Love you guys.